Okay, there was computer equipment stole from this house
Yes,
without warrant during the police raid. Tell us what the police stole.
They took all kinds of components that my last renter abandoned. He owed me $8,000 in rent.
Don't mention a name, but
and I did mention it to the police.
Right,
so
but not
right
for the
away
video.
they said, "Oh, it probably was stolen from West Las Vegas, so we're taking it."
okay, so there I can testify that the dozens and dozens and dozens of people who have come into this facility through the past weeks, this has been an open house for the entire community, can verify. Everyone heard me say the same thing. This is computer equipment here that was left from a previous rentor. We've wanted to find someone who could help us fix it up to make free internet access available to the community. And as you can see, this was removed. Now I can testify, I saw the bogus fault, or I will say the faulty search warrants that were issued after the searching of this bathroom, after the entrance of my home, but there's nothing here to verify them stealing the computer equipment. One officer did tell me, as he was loading your stolen computer, the equipment they were stealing from your home, the computer equipment, that they said this is worth thousands and thousands of dollars, and they loaded into a truck here and took it. Now, could you describe this computer equipment in case this is something that they try to pawn or they try to get rid of? If someone sees this stolen computer equipment taken by the Las Vegas Police Department, can you give a description of it?
Yes. I've already told the chief that if it was stolen from Wes, give it back to Wes.
Okay.
If the police department needs this equipment, you can keep it. Because I just had it as collateral, you could say a chip, so that I could bargain with the guy that owes me $8,000 in rent.
Okay, the police removed this computer equipment without warrant, is that correct?
Yes, they had no business taking that stuff because that was not, they only had a warrant to take items that belonged to the business Smokey that they had taken out of their place.
Okay, and none of which was found in my apartment, but at the request of the little white-haired gentleman, was brought from outside of our residence into our apartment, and then a staged photo show here for the purpose, I believe, of smearing and slandering and slaughtering our reputation. But I want to say what appears to have been an attempted lynching through the media of a gay gospel preacher.
The police.
Yeah, the police. What appears to be, well, they set it up for the media. I think the media here is going to investigate, and I think their article yesterday was very, very, very good. And they even did publicize the staged photo that the individual, when apparently things were brought from a separate residence and piled right here. And what is interesting, Catherine, is this entire event happened about 5 minutes before we were opening for the public. These gentlemen, many more dozens of people know that every morning at 8 o'clock, as we have had posted here on our sign for weeks, from 8 a.m. to noon, help for the homeless, free coffee and breakfast. People are allowed to enter here. It's a no smoking, no drinking peace facility, and for these men to try to set up. All right, here comes a cop now. This is a regular occurrence of them patrolling this area, and so we are here making video footage of what is going on. And so we're appealing for help. We're asking for community involvement. We are not out to hurt or slander the Las Vegas Police Department, but we think that the months and months we have heard here of young people being searched without warrants, of people being abused, women being abused by certain members of the Las Vegas Police Department, it is time for national news media attention. We are a city 6,400 feet above sea level, 100 miles from anywhere other than Santa Fe, and this has been a haven for police lawlessness and brutality and violation of the Constitution too long. And so, as the sign says, it's Acts 4:20, they could not help but speak what they have seen and heard. These gentlemen did not know, when whatever they did here, that this thing was being recorded and filmed for the past year, and this is a perfect opportunity. The dear people at Smokies, I visited with them today. This is a horrible thing that's happened to them, and obviously I believe there was a power motivating behind what happened here for the design of shutting us down. But the devil can't win for losing. Peace and love and goodwill toward all. Amen.